So we're up at land on a lovely Sunday morning. Thankfully we've had a bit of rain for the last couple of days, last night, so we're going to leave the watering for today, but there's quite a lot of weeding needs doing, so that's the job for this morning. These here are the tomato plants that I bought last week. They're looking very healthy. Not all of the eggplants in these tyres have survived, but enough of them are doing very well. There's one. There's another one. We got a few tomato plants popping up here. The seeds must have just been in the compost that we put in. They're very welcome too. There's the sweet corn. All looking very healthy, and this lot up here. I'm sure we'll be showing. Yes. There's one of the first new corns to come out. Probably be about another 3 weeks and they should be ready. There's some more. Oh, I do like to see that. That's great. More eggplants. These are growing in wonderful horse poo compost as well. I think they'll do very well. I'm hoping they will become properly established before the hot season kicks in. There's our last row of sweet corn. Looks like it's had a bit of storm damage. Dear, never mind. This is one of the concrete rings that was essentially for lime tree, but again in the compost there appears to have been a sweet corn, which is growing there, and some spinach, and some more tomatoes. And the same here. Spinach, tomatoes, red spinach. That's lovely when it just comes out of the compost. Same here, spinach going crazy. This is good, I love that stuff. More tomatoes in there with that one. And nursery beds, some stuff's coming through. I'm not quite sure which is weeds and which isn't. I think the children know better. I think we can probably take the blue netting off. I think maybe it's actually stopping them growing very well. There's our lime trees, a little bit of bug damage. We need to get on to see some EM production. There's a couple of them coming through with lots of blossom. Clear these bags up today. This is the compost. Huge compost pit all the way along there. May well be in the end that this will actually be the next growing area later in the year. This is our reservoir also needs some rubbish pulled out of it by the look of it. This will be good for when the rainy season kicks in. Save some water in there. More trees. I've put some nice fresh horse poo around them. Feed them and hold the water. This area is actually going to be built up so that it's one level. You've got the site for the clay building there, which is raised up, and there's this bit of a dip until the pond here, so we're going to slowly build it up all to the same level, very carefully, because we don't want to damage these trees that we've already planted. Start to do a bit on this. Here we got excess track stuff in a pile. We've also got excess gravel here that needs levelling out, so I need to get rid of that pile, level this gravel out, and then also shift that pile of clay. That was brought in when we thought we were going to start the clay building, and it didn't happen. I need to shift it so that trucks can deliver gravel for the track, which is another of the jobs that we want to get onto. So a bit of hard physical work coming up. I better get on with it. Practicing his wheelbarrow skills. Where are you going?